Hello everyone, this is your host Asan from IT Educator. In this video we will be having a look at remote repositories and the staging area provided by Git. So whenever you're getting on board for a project that's already running, you will probably be given a URL to the remote repository of the project, which is present on a server. Such a URL can take many forms: HTTP, SSH, Git, HTTPS, HS. No matter what the format of the URL is, we can use the git clone command to clone that repository and download it on our local system. So what you have to make sure is before downloading and cloning the project, that you are in the remote you are in the correct folder to download the remote repository. So I'll just create a remote repository folder and we'll go to GitHub and just pick up a random repository. Let's just take one from trending. Okay, so what you have to do is go to code and copy the URL. So usually what happens is that whenever you are working on a project, they will provide you with a specific username and password for it, because it's not usually publicly accessible. But in this case, because this is a public repository, we will have access to it. So what we will do is type in git clone, and I will just right click to I have to add space before right clicking, and I will enter. And what Git will do is it will download all the files and make a copy of that remote repository in our local system. So now that the repository has cloned, what we can do is check out this folder. You can see it has downloaded all the files, and now if we go to the command line and let's just check what is the status. You can see that the branch is up to date. There is no untracked files at the moment. Let's just add a new file here. Let's in this folder name it test, and inside we'll just create a text document. Let's just say config.test, and I'll create another file, user.text, and now let's just check the status of. You can see that it shows that we have a new folder called test, and there are some files which are untracked in it. And so for example, what the staging area is used for is, for example, you might be working on multiple files at the moment. For example, I might have finished working on the config.test file and I have to commit it, but I have not finished working on the user.txt file and I still need some modifications done to it. What I can do is I can just add the config.txt file without adding the user.txt file in the staging area, and what that will do is allow me to commit just the changes that I have worked on and finished. So what I'll do is I'll go into my test folder, I'll do git add config.txt, and let's just check the status, git status. So you can see that the config.txt file is now in the staging area, and if I perform a commit here, it will be committed to the remote repository, the local repository, and then I can move it to the remote repository as well. So let's just commit the changes I want. I am going to perform git commit. I'm going to add a message, initial config commit. You can type in any message you want which shows the other people what you have worked on. Now you can see that one file has changed and my commit has been successful. I can check the status, and now I have only the user.txt file. So thanks for watching the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video.